Hari Om and welcome to all the divine Atmajyotis to today's session on Bhagavadgita Purna Yoga Darshana. So we've been contemplating based on sriprabhuji's Purna Yoga Darshana talks on all the chapters of Bhagavad Gita. Right now we are in the chapter 5, Karma Sanyasa Yoga. And so far we have contemplated up to Shloka 5.10. So in our last session, we had a fairly long conversation about Shloka 5.10. That is nothing but where Krishna says, those who dedicate their actions to God, abandoning all attachment, remain untouched by sin, as if like a lotus leaf is untouched by water. And we had contemplated up to these questions. However, if there is anyone who would like to revise or have some points to share or any questions to ask on that, first we will spend some time on that and then we'll go to 5.11 and 5.12. Is there anyone who has any question or anything more to share on these questions? For example, how do you know that you're progressing in the path of Karma Yoga? Or who is the ultimate judge of your actions? Is there clarity? So if you were to say it in a simple single sentence or a few sentences, who do you think is the ultimate judge of your actions? Rajita ji, can we start with you? Rajita ji, are you there?
Hari Om Vijay.
Hari Om.
Yes, right. So, can you increase the font size?
It's not
Or
visible.
I will just zoom.
Yeah. Now the question is, who is the ultimate judge of your actions?
Okay. In Jnana, with Jnana, I am not the, I don't have any control over my actions, Vijayji. When I am in Ajnana, when I am in ignorance, I think that I am doing everything. I am responsible. I am miserable. I am happy. So it applies when I am in ignorance or with knowledge or without knowledge. With knowledge, I think that I am doing. Without knowledge, everything is sorry. With knowledge, everything is done by him. Everything is predestined. Nothing is by accident. Anta we have that knowledge. So it is all a play between ignorance and knowledge. But according to me, I am not the ultimate judge of my actions. He is the one, the Supreme Lord, Paramatma, or Brahman, whatever.
Okay.
I think.
So when you say Paramatman is ultimate judge, then what is your role in choosing an action? Whether it is a spiritually evolving action towards a spiritual evolution, or even before that, whatever you called as before coming into the spiritual path, the whatever the actions that you chose, which class to go, which school to go, which dress to wear. So in all these different situations, there is a sense of making a choice, right?
Yes, yes.
So
So,
who's judging your actions is a question.
yes. Before realizing that Paramatma is the only doer of my action, I think deep inside we will have the longing towards all when we perform certain actions. Deep inside, some voice will tell me that this is right. You do this. So uh, so that I think it is viveka or buddhi, intellect. Intellect will decide which path to choose, which actions to perform before coming to a guru or a satsanga. Um Whatever actions I do, I validate. I just ask myself. So, am I comfortable doing this, or am I feeling uneasiness? Um, and so deep inside, what? Some voice used to tell, but now after knowing all this Bhagavad Gita Gnan and all the Gnan, we will I I I I can feel that no, I am not the doer. All my actions are his will, Anta. So that is how.
Sure.
So
However,
I
let's say, for example, now
uh,
you still have to do things, and there
yes.
are still various. Oh, it is right. It is not right. It is
Mm,
correct. Not correct. All these kinds of various judgments are happening. Is it not?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Who is the one? Whether it is prior to gnana or after the gnana, who is the one who's judging your actions?
Uh, it is that I only. I in the sense I has different meaning. So that ahankara, chitta, manas, buddhi, ahankara, chitta. My manas and buddhi, ahankara. In that part, that ahankara, that nanu. So I think I am that I which is a part of no, ahankara is a part of that I. So that I think aham, which takes that akara. For example, um, before all these knowledge, I am a person. I know that I identify myself. That aham identifies as a lady. Aham identifies as a daughter of someone. Aham identifies as a aham takes the shape of some person. So some identity, and whatever it the that person, that lady performs, we refer to that I. So aham is taking that shape, that identity, and then all the actions performed by that body, mind, intellect, BMI, we refer to as that I, that is ahankara. So I was able to answer to your question or not?
So who is judging? That's the question. Simple question. Who is judging
Oh.
your actions? Right now you
Mm.
spoke.
Mm.
You asked, am I answering it correctly? Who is the one who asked that question? Who is judging whether it's a correct or a wrong answer? It's
Uh,
doubtful right now.
yes.
The right wrong answer.
uh, I got your question. So Sakshi, witness. I need some inputs from others also, Vijayji. Let
Okay,
me
all
take
right.
some
Yeah.
time. Uh,
Good. Yeah, let's listen to everyone and then
yeah,
circle back to this
yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah. Sure, sure.
Thank you very much, Rajita ji.
Thank you.
Krishna ji, how would you like to answer this question. Who is the ultimate judge of your actions? Are you there, Krishnaji? Okay, maybe some internet issue. Smitaji, would you like to share your viewpoint?
So the ultimate judge of my actions is my own consciousness. In before, whether it is a worldly action, we feel when action happens and we don't see result, or we see a result which is not desirable to us, I would think I have done this, or why am I being held responsible, or what is I should have got more. So my ego comes into play. But with the realization, the same consciousness or the same judgment is, I have performed this at the will of the Supreme Lord, or I am playing the role of a mother or no employee, or driving this car. So, hence, as part of that role, this action and its consequences I will have to bear. But I will have to bear that. But that does not mean it is me who has performed it. So that separation has come. But the judgment is now. So I am freeing myself from the judgment, or the consequences, or the fear of the consequences, or the ego of those that is attached with it. So in both cases, I'm only making the judgment. But with realization, it is there is a sense of uh, detachment towards the actions and its results.
Very nice. So whether it is prior to jnana or after the jnana, you are saying that you are the one who's judging.
Yes, there is a worldly judgment or legal judgment that is separate, but that is again to the role that a person is playing
Mm.
towards them.
Mm.
Because even if I nobody holds me accountable or holds me anything, my own consciousness will tell me that, for the role that I have played, I have not done justice, or I have done justice. So
Mm.
in both ways, we always want validation from others. So ನೀನ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹಾಡದೆ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಯಾರು ಬಂದು ಹೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Mm.
Okay, so both ways we want validation, or we even if I did something wrong, I don't tell, and in my own consciousness, as a for the role that I play, I know I should have done better. I could have done this better. I should have done this. So it is both ways that we are. Uh, it is our own consciousness that is sorry. It is our own ego that comes in. Once that detachment is there, then then I am making the true judgment that for the role I play, I have done this mistake. I have to go and rectify it. And whether somebody legally punishes me, or admonishes me, or admires me, I have done my best and I have sung well, or for that role that I am playing, I have acted well. It need not require external world to come and tell me. So that ego goes away. Then it is just pure judgment, or pure realization, judgment due to that realization.
Mm.
That's how it should be,
That's how
ideally.
you are seeing it. Very good.
I would like to see it at least. I
Good.
would want to hopefully follow that more. But we always get entrapped with that need of validation, or massaging the ego, and or of that fear. Oh, I did something wrong. So
The thing that you just now said, you have put a doubt in your own uh, statement. I hope I will follow. If you just drop the hope, I will follow, that is enough.
yes,
Very nice, Ji. Thank you very much. Krishna Ji, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, there was some internet like
No
reconnection.
issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
your
so
viewpoint?
sure. So this is how I interpreted this question, ultimate judge of my action, and I follow also most of the time. So the any action I perform earlier to Gita is like it's me only, it's a body, whatever I get, and the mind thinking and based on my the people around me and the situation. But after the jnana, so I see it is because of the chitta like I'm judging particular situation or particular result. So the judge here is nowadays it's the consciousness and with the chitta. So most of the or not most of the time, um, half of the times or half of the times like it's been like confused with what is the whether the result of the action or the any action is originating from me, it from consciousness or it's because of any attachment or the results. So there I get confused sometimes. But the inner feel, I don't know what exact to name. I don't call as chitta because I feel like the same situation which I used to handle earlier, maybe a couple of years or 3 years before, when I encounter same situation or similar ones. Now I have a different feel or any action I take upon that. So here I am kind of judges the consciousness, uh, seeing. I mean, inferring through chitta. I would call my. That's why I'm seeing the ultimate judge. It is a consciousness like which is referring a chitta as a referring chitta as the origin of any action, but it's a inner feel which says this is right. And how do I validate it is the right action is um, if I get this thing, or like if I do the same thing, or if someone does the same action to me, or right, how do I feel? So that's a judgment I make. So if I feel same good, right, I'll be doing that. If I do action maybe at that particular time or immediately or for a few minutes or hours, it will feel good to me. But if I rethink about the action, right, so this also leading me to take it consumes lot of time to take any action. Sometimes like whether it is really good to me or it's even beneficial of others. So coming back to the point, like I want to say two things here. So here judges consciousness plus the chitta plays a role here in my life. So I would say consciousness plus my impressions through this body and mind plays, and the decision making point is like whether I'm feeling good and also it is beneficial for others at that particular moment and given that situation and knowledge. So then I would take a action, and then I would say it's me, the consciousness plus chitta is the ultimate judge. So that's how I interpreted and I following.
So consciousness and chitta have a role to play.
Yeah.
The one who is talking about the consciousness and chitta, who is that? Who is the one who's currently reporting
Mm.
that it is the consciousness and the chitta which are playing the role?
I think it's that's where I get. I told right. Maybe I yeah. This is how I get confused sometimes. Like um, I say me. Whether it is really referring this body, mind, and the impressions which I have in my body. Is it coming that me is defined out of this body mind, or is it really a consciousness? Because like as I told, any action I evaluate using these two things, like whether it is beneficial for me and also others, and will I be okay if I do the same, if someone does the same thing to me. So
For now, the question is very
yeah.
simple. Let's
Mm.
put it in a very simple way, which is, who is the one who is reporting all this right now? Who is that?
I think it's a combination, Vijay. That's how I am seeing it now. I
So right now
I
you are
don't
saying I. It is
yeah.
me. Who is this
Yeah.
me? Who is this I? Who's talking through all this? Who is that?
So with this is like, that's what, it's a combination I'm saying. That's how I feel.
So right now, are you a combination right now when when you are
Hmm.
answering, when you are responding?
Hmm.
Are you feeling, oh, I am multiple things and multiple things are speaking at once?
No, it's not multiple thing. It's like a current. It's like a electricity and an instrument. So electricity is the
So who is the one
consciousness.
who's giving the response right now?
It's me only.
You only, correct? Who is that me only? Who is that?
It's a dual. I am responding through this body based on my
That's okay. How you're
learning, and
the question
then
is not about how are you responding. The question is who is responding.
who's responding. It's me only, but I don't know how exactly to. I mean the particular word.
Okay, let's go step by step. That's why. So I only am responding, correct? You only
Yes.
responding, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in a situation, who is the one who is judging the action right now?
Mm.
There is a judgment. Am I saying correctly? Am I saying incorrectly?
Mm.
Isn't the judgment happening right now?
Yes.
Who is choosing that judgment? This may not be correct. This may be correct. I know. I don't know. All that. This is judgment right now.
Yeah.
Who is
It's in.
who's who
It's
is making all those statements? Who's coming to that final conclusion?
it's the intelligence. It's
Right now,
based.
is the intelligence
Yeah.
speaking then?
Intelligence is instructing the body to
True,
speak.
that is all correct.
Mm.
But ultimately, who is the one who's choosing?
It's a consciousness, and
Who are you who is talking about the consciousness? The question is not how it is happening. The question is who is.
oh yeah, yeah. Question is clear, but I cannot. I mean, I'm not
See,
clear.
the clarity has to be about who, not the how right now.
Yeah.
Who is speaking right now then?
Mm. It's
Who's
me
who?
only.
You only, right? Is
Yeah.
there any confusion there?
No, there is no
No confusion.
confusion. Yeah.
Who is the one who is choosing to say it is a correct answer or it may not be a correct answer? Who is the one who's choosing that?
Me only.
And on what basis confusion arises for you? When do you feel confused?
Like kind of assertion or like validation. Confused about my own knowledge. Like,
In any
yeah.
situation,
Mm.
when you respond, when is that you feel confused, and when is that you feel assured?
If I have encountered a similar situation, right, then I'm like kind of assured. If any new experiences, situations arise, so different people, different environment, different situation, then this confusion comes. It's basically
Correct,
whenever
right?
the
So
new
as far as
thing.
the situation and the situational response is concerned,
Mm.
let's say there is a new mobile phone and it
Mm.
has some two buttons. red you will enter, blue the mobile will explode. So you've never encountered and you
Yes.
don't know. Okay,
Mm.
what does explosion mean?
Mm.
So maybe there is a question. There is no clarity. Should I not? Which one?
Yes.
That is okay. We are not
Yeah. Yeah.
about that. But ultimately, somebody decides. Okay, let me press the blue or let me press the red.
Mm.
So who is the decision maker? What happens with that decision is a separate thing.
Mm.
Like how Smitaji said, once when I perform the action, how can I remain undisturbed? Is what Smitaji pointed at.
Yeah.
I make a judgment. I say something. On what basis can I say? Based on my own inner experience.
Yeah.
Ultimately, that's all I can do, correct?
Yes.
Based on my inner clarity. That's all that I can do, correct?
Yes.
If I don't know something, I don't know, that's all.
Mm. Yes.
And I answer, okay, this is how much I know.
Mm.
Now, when I respond, the situation may be such that, somebody, let's say, comes and asks, do you know the table of 9 up to 499? You may feel, I know it only up to 9. 9 nines are 81. Beyond that, you may say, I don't know.
Yes.
The other one may know up to 499.
Mm.
That is not the question here. In that moment, you chose to say, I know only up to 99.
Mm.
Who decided? I know only up to here and I don't know beyond that.
So the inner feeling. I don't know the
Right, but who is the one
name.
who's choosing to reflect on that inner feeling and take the next step on that? All that is correct. Inner
Mm.
feeling. Okay, there is you can see some kind of a thought arising in the mind. All that is
Mm.
correct. But
Yes.
ultimately, you are choosing to take that into action, is it not?
Yes.
For all my questions, you can simply remain silent. That is also one of the action you can take.
Yeah.
For all my questions, you are choosing to also reflect and give certain viewpoint. That is also an action.
Mm. Yes.
After the action is performed, you are also choosing to reflect on whether do I feel certain about the answer or do I feel uncertain about the answer.
Mm.
That's also a judgment. Is this a correct answer or is this a wrong answer?
Yeah.
All that is also part of the process.
Mm.
However, who is the one who is choosing?
I am the one choosing.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
The different parts that are involved are not separate from you.
Yes. It's
They have been
within me.
separated so that you gain clarity about it. Is like when we think of a car is a car is a car, it moves. You don't think of a car as the engine is moving and the tire is stuck. You don't think like that.
Yeah.
It's a car. But when you have to understand the car, design the car, troubleshoot the car, you talk about the parts. But all of it put together is the car. And there's a driver who's driving the car.
Mm.
Whether your action has led you to a state of peace or a state of disturbance, that is depending upon what is the nature of the action. That is a separate thing. That is what we have spoken till now.
Yeah.
How can I be free from the outcome of the action? How can I perform but still be free from the outcome of the action? So even in that moment, I have to choose to say, I am not the doer. And right now, based on the impressions in the mind, this action has happened. However, what to say, what not to say, when to say, when not to say, what to do, what not to do, all that still ultimately is upon this reflected consciousness that we call as the ego. However, what is the nature of my ego? And I have to know that based on the jnana. If I don't know, I suffer. Because I'm connected with what has happened. So therefore I suffer. Because I'm deciding to choose that I am this limited. I am the action that I've done in the past. That decision is what leads me to suffer. But still, I am the one who's making the decision. That I am this only. I only did that. Ayo, I shouldn't have done it. So therefore I suffer. That is the papa punya that we reflected.
Yep.
So in this very moment, there is a certain questioner and there is a certain answerer. You are taking the shape of an answerer, and that answerer is deciding right answer, wrong answer, correct answer, incorrect answer, okay, not okay, I'm certain, I'm not certain. So who is judging you? So ultimately, who is judging you?
The ego again, like what do you,
Whatever the sense that is speaking as I right now, who you are referring as me, you alone are your judge.
yeah. Yes.
If whatever you have spoken, if you are at peace, like a little child, what is your name? The little child may say, La 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 Pechi. The child is okay, La 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 Pechi. Why? The child has no judgment about what it has spoken. But it made a judgment to speak La la Pechi at that moment. And if the action is done, done. And if the child has no association to, oh, very nice answer, or hey, wrong answer, your name is not Lalla Pachi. If the child is not connected to all that, the child is perfectly okay. It will continue to giggle. If the child has a connection to what comes after, then there is a further ramification. Are you able to see it?
Yes, yes, yeah.
Anything further you would like to reflect upon?
No, it's this clarified. Thanks.
Hari Om. Anisha ji?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, from by this question, like from so many years, we have performed a lot, millions, trillions of actions, right? So our conscious mind is trained in such a way that we can uh, we can make a choice of what is correct and what is wrong. So I I don't agree with the thing that not don't agree, but I feel that our inner conscious is not the ultimate judge of our actions, because by so many years, we have learned a lot, and obviously, it's a biased decision it makes every time. So I don't think our inner conscious is the ultimate judge of our actions. But I don't. But I don't know who is the actual judge of my actions.
So first of all, who are you who's answering this? Who is the one who
Myself.
just now said, I don't know who is the ultimate judge? Who is that?
Is my conscious who said that.
Who just now said it is my consciousness which said that? Because you said it is my consciousness which said that, then you seem to be separate from something, no? Who are you who is answering all this?
The intellect is the one that thinks all about the thoughts and all. The Atman is the one that
Here the question is not about how it is happening. Who is answering all this right now? Who is the one who is responding right now?
the
Who are you who is responding to all these questions?
I I I I
Sorry?
I it's the consciousness, I can say.
But you also said consciousness is not the judge.
It's a 50-50 job, sir. Conscious also plays takes action. I think it also helps us in.
It also means it is separate from you. Because you'll talk about it's a pouch, it's a mobile, when it is different from you, correct?
It's not different from me.
So then who are you
It's
who's giving
within
all
me.
these answers?
No idea.
So you're coming out of something unknown, is it? You don't know.
Yeah.
Who are you? That is the simple question. Right now, who are you? Who do you feel you are right now?
Mhm. I see.
Who do you think you are right now?
I think uh, I'm a person, obviously.
Right now, that is the reality.
Mm.
Right now, at this moment, that is how you are choosing to assert yourself, choosing to say about who I am at this very moment. So, based on that, you are the one who is making a choice or judging. Right now, even to the simple question, who are you? You had to choose, right? You had to judge. And
Yeah.
you chose to answer, I am a person. Now, if I continue to ask what kind of a person, you will give me some description. I'm a girl, I'm so on and so forth, so on and so forth. Isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
You chose at this very moment who you wanted to be.
Mm. But that is also bound to action.
That is also,
Bound to action.
I am not clear about what you are saying. When you say that is also bound to action, can you clarify what you mean?
I mean, it's making me think I'm a person right now. So
What is making you think you are a person?
there are so many years of experience. I can
Correct.
tell I'm a person.
Correct. So that is the answer that you're choosing to give right now. And that answer is the one that you need to reflect upon. What does a person mean when you use the word person? What is the idea of a person for you, Anisha ji?
Mm. First, visually look, seeing a person, we can determine whether they are,
Some form is a person for you, correct?
yeah.
Okay. Now you need to reflect upon, is the form, if the form is the person, when you go back and look at your album, photo album, a 5-month-old Anisha, a 5-year-old Anisha, 15-year-old Anisha, the form is totally different, is it not?
Yeah, yes.
Then which person are you among them?
Both of them are me only.
But they have changed, no? How can if you say I am that, then it must be there, right? It is not like, the form has changed, so you have changed. You don't say like that, do you?
Mm, don't know.
Right? Just because the form has changed, you don't say I have changed. So then is it a correct statement that I am the form that appears in the photo?
No,
Then who are you? Then when you say I'm a person, what else comes to your mind as a person?
mm, the actions that a person perform, we can determine what he or she is.
That also comes, right? So for
Mm,
example, very good person, very bad person. Now, on what basis is it being said? Based on the nature of the action.
mm,
If somebody simply walks in to a class full of children and makes one child stand up and simply slaps the child, and when the child is crying, slaps some more, what would you call such a person?
not very good person.
And now, when the child is crying, another person walks in and gives a chocolate to that child and wipes the tears of the child and says, please sit down. What would you call such a person?
Kind-hearted person.
So, now on what basis did you judge these two people?
By their action.
By the action. Now, the same question that you applied to the farm, is the action always the same?
I didn't get your question.
So, the same person who slapped, does he always keep slapping everybody, whoever he meets?
Might, maybe not.
Maybe not, right? The person who is very kind to this child, is that person kind to everybody that he meets? Maybe, maybe
No,
not.
not.
So, which means that the actions are also changing.
Yeah, yes.
So, is it then an action that makes the person? If action is who you are, then are you the same?
No, no, sir.
Even
Actions don't
your own
define me.
actions are changing, isn't it?
Yes.
Depending upon circumstance, depending upon with who you are, depending upon your own level of awareness, it changes.
Yes.
Then are you the action that you're performing?
Mm. No.
Then who are you? Who are you then? If you're not that form in the photo, if you're not the action that is being performed, who are you?
Mm. I am not able to express that.
However, do you have any doubt about you being there? If I ask you, are you
No,
there or not? Do you have any doubt?
no.
You are there. I am there is very clear to you, right?
Mm.
I exist is very clear to you, correct?
Yes.
The only confusion is who I am. I know I am there. Who I am? This hand, leg, or the one which is talking, fighting. Who I am? That is the only confusion, correct?
Mm. Yes.
And what is the in this picture? There is photo, 5 month, 5 year, 15 year, and current photo. All that photo, and there is also a sense of I. In these two aspects, which aspect is changing and which aspect is not changing?
The form is changing, but the inner self, that is the
There's a feeling that I
consciousness.
am is not changing, correct?
Yes.
That is why you said, oh, that is also me only. The 5 month old, 5 year also me only, 15 years also me only.
Yes.
However, when I prompted you the question, are the forms the same? Then you reflected, no, the forms are different. So then I cannot be the form is the answer you came up with.
Mm.
So that what you just now referred as inner self, something you know already, something is not changing, but you're mixing yourself with the changing. You're you're not asking the question, who am I? That is why you simply accept whatever you are seeing as who I am. Or you simply accept the actions as who I am or who someone else is. Is that also clear? Anishaji, are you there? Am I audible? Padmaji, am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is. Yes, it is. You are audible.
Okay. Anishaji went into silence. Good. Maybe her
She's
internet,
not there, sir. She's logged out. I think her connection
her
went off.
connection got disconnected. Okay. So until she comes, Padmaji, what is your viewpoint? Padma Amma, yeah, you can say Amma.
ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹದ್ದು.
ಹೌದು.
ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಬುದ್ಧಿಯದೇ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಚೂಸ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ವಿವೇಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಆಗುವಂತಹದ್ದು. ವಿವೇಕನೇ
ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಅಮ್ಮ, ಹ್ಯಾಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, ಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ.
ಹಾ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಆ ವಿವೇಕ ಏನು ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಓನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬೇಕು. ಆ ಓನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಈಗೋ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ.
ಯಾರವರು ಇವಾಗ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಅವರು?
ನಾನು ಅಂತಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನೋ ಅದು ಓನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಓನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಸು ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಈ ಜೀವಾತ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಆದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸವೂ ಒಂದು ಆತ್ಮನ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲೇ ಆಗುವಂತಹದ್ದು. ಆದರೆ ಆತ್ಮ ಅಸಂಗ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೂ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಡೆಯೋದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕರಣಗಳಲ್ಲೇ. ಹೇಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರ ಉಪಕರಣಗಳಾದಂತಹ ಉಪಕರಣಗಳು ಕೆಲಸ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ ಹಾಗೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ಆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆತ್ಮ ಇದೆ, ಆದರೆ ಕೆಲಸಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೆಯೋದು ಈ ಕರಣಗಳಲ್ಲೇ.
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು?
ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಈಗೋ.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೂ ಏನ್ ಸಂಬಂಧ?
ಅದು ನಿಜವಾದ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಸೂಡೋ ಎಂಟಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೋದು.
ಈಗ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ನನಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋರು? ಯಾರು ನೀವ್ಯಾರು? ನನಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ನೀವ್ಯಾರು ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗ?
ಆತ್ಮವೇ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ತಾನು ನಿಜವಾದ ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಈಗೋ, ಅದು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್.
ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ನಾನು ಈ ಈಗೋ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವ್ಯಾರು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ? ನೀವ್ಯಾರು?
ಈಗ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಈಗೋನೆ.
ಆ ಈಗೋಗುನು ನೀವೇನೋ ಈಗ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್, ಆತ್ಮನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಅವೆರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಏನ್ ಸಂಬಂಧ?
ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಯಾವುದು ಏನು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಜೀವಾತ್ಮ ಏನಿದೆ, ಜೀವಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ಅದು ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೀ ಬೆಳಗೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಅರಿವು ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ. ಅದು ಆ ಅರಿವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬುದ್ಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚೈತನ್ಯವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಅದು ಆಗ ಅದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಹೇಳೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಉಪಕರಣಗಳೇ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈಗನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಆದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಆತ್ಮನಿಂದ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತಹದ್ದು ನಾನು ನಿಜವಾದ ಆತ್ಮನ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದು ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಹ ಆತ್ಮನ್ಗೆ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇದೆ.
ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಈಗ ಉತ್ತರ ನೀವು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಅದು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ
ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡೋ
ವ್ಯವಹಾರ
ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ
ನಡೀತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಮತ್ತೆ
ಆದರೆ ಈ ಈ ವ್ಯವಹಾರಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದು ಈ ಜೀವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಹ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಈ ಆತ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನದ ಒಂದು ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ನನ್ನ ವಾಸನೆಗಳ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಾನು ಹೇಗೆ ರಾಗದ್ವೇಷಗಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯ ಕರ್ಮಗಳನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡದೆ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನುವುದು ಅರಿವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ನನಗೂ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸಹ ಅರಿವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಆ ಮಾತು ಒಂದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಈ ಉಪಕರಣಗಳಲ್ಲಿಯೇ.
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಈಗ ನಾನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳಿದೆ, ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಇದೇ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಈ ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಇದು ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ, ಇದು ಸರಿ ಉತ್ತರ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಯಾರೋ
ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡೋದು ವಿವೇಕ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಓನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಈಗೋ.
ಆದರೆ ನಾನು ಈಗೋ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಸಹ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೀರ್ಮಾನಗಳೇ ಆತ್ಮ ಅನ್ನೋ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ
ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು, ನಾನೇ.
ನಾನು ನಾನೇ. ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್. ಮತ್ತೇನಾದ್ರು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಮ್ಮ?
ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಲ. ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ವಿವೇಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಓನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಈಗೋ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಅಮ್ಮ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್.
ಅನಿಶಾಜಿ, are you back? Yeah. Okay, so what did you realize? What did you want to say now?
So internally there is the intellect and the inner self, which tells which touches the ultimate actions. Yeah, it is what I have to say.
Yeah, so who is judging? Who is judging your actions?
The consciousness.
And who are you?
The doer of the actions.
You are not the consciousness.
I'm the consciousness.
Then who is judging?
That.
Sir, why are you confusing me so much?
Confusion brings clarity.
So, yeah, let's listen to what Padmaji has to say. Yes, Padmaji, what is your viewpoint?
So, I'll take an example first. So, how you perform in this world depends on the color of the glass that you are wearing. So, if you are wearing a red glass, obviously everything is going to be red. If it is blue, green, etc., it is going to change according to that. There is only one, whether it is red glass, blue glass, green glass, or brown glass, the light that shines through all this is the one single light. There is no change in that. However, if the light is behind the red glass, everything is red. If the light is behind the blue glass, everything is blue. So I am the pure consciousness, and this red, blue, green is whatever I think I am. So when the light shines through what I think I am, that is what is that is how I or that is what the actions are coming out because of me or through me, not because of me, through me. So here, who is the judge of my actions? So it is it is only the consciousness, because whatever color of glass you are, unless and until there is a light, there is nothing to reflect upon. There is nothing which is visible. Only because of the light, everything is visible, everything is happening, or whatever you are seeing is also being visible. If the light is not there, nothing is there. So I am the pure consciousness. However, the light is shining through who I think I am. So that is where the problem is. And the judge is again the consciousness, but then the intellect is what is taking the decisions and everything. That is the function that it is performing. So when that is not that is colored, everything that is happening through it is also colored. So the only way to purify that is for the red glass to become a transparent glass. So when the red glass becomes a transparent glass, there is nothing else. Then I realize that I and the light are one and the same. There is no difference in it. Yes, that's all.
So who is the judge of your actions, Padmaji?
So it is the consciousness only. But yeah, there is an identity that I carry. So that is where the it is a mix of all the perceptions and all the conditionings that I carry. And when that is there, I am only judging that identity is judging, oh, this is right, this is wrong. Even for the rest of the world, the so-called world that I see, I experience also, that is the one that is judging. Because I think I am somebody, I think that somebody is superior, somebody is inferior, or somebody is a nobody. But I have to get rid of that I am that somebody.
So the answer depends upon your inner realization.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Padmaji. Though it's a very simple question, as you saw, it is fairly confusing. The confusion is because one is how something is happening is getting mixed up with who is the one who is involved in all this. So, like it has come up so far, we can also reflect on the shloka. The shloka where Sri Krishna says that prakritehe kriyamanani gunaihi karmani sarvashaha ahankara vimudhatma kartaham iti manyate. In the shloka, what is the wisdom Sri Krishna has given? Prakritehe kriyamanani gunaihi karmani sarvashaha. All that is happening because of the prakriti. Means what? The three gunas. The tamo, the rajo, the sattva. The mixture of them is the one which is performing various kinds of changes. The amount of it is what brings out various shades of what we call as personalities. When we say someone is kind-hearted, their sattva quality is seen more than their rajo or tamo. When in society we say someone is very egoistic, very proud of their ego, very hurtful, their rajo guna has become more prominent. Or we label someone as lazy, what we notice more is their tamasic. Like that, anything in life you are able to perceive because of the reflection or the guna that is reflected into you. You say chili is very spicy. You say cucumber is very soft, very soothing. Like that, even various kinds of food items we take exhibit gunas. Animals, plants, anything that is visible in this world. When I use the word visible, I don't necessarily mean only through eyes, because some things are visible through their sound alone. You don't see air, but you can hear air. Like that, visible is not necessarily through this physical eyes, but ultimately what appears to you in your mind. So something appears to you in your mind. And what appears to you in your mind, depending upon your own understanding of that particular thing, you label it. Oh, this is air, this is water, this is cucumber, this is girl, this is boy, this is good, this is bad. All that is happening by what? By various kinds of information stored in your mind. In that moment, when you are deciding to say something as onion, something as cucumber, something as air, something as good, something as bad, what is ultimately that has appeared to you before you have put a label to it? What is that is appearing to you fundamentally? Is nothing but some kind of a sensation that has appeared to you. How do you know I'm speaking? There is sound that through your ears comes through the brain and all the physical apparatus to your mind, and ultimately when it appears in your mind, it is some kind of a sensation. That sensation you label sound, English, right English, wrong English, all that. Even through your eyes, what is appearing? Sensations. Nose, sensations. So whatever you call as your five senses, through all the five senses, it's ultimately only the sensations that are appearing in your mind. So in one sense, the sensations, what is a sensation? If you fundamentally ask the question, what is sensation? Sensation is some kind of a energy, and that energy in that particular, let's say, vibration is what you are labeling as cucumber, onion, girl, boy, so on and so forth. So now that energy in some state of vibrations, in that state of vibration, it is not permanent, because that sensation appears, after some time disappears. The appearance and disappearance, something is appearing and disappearing. So when Sri Krishna says, Prakritehe kriyamanani gunaihi karmani sarvashaha, you are reflecting on the nature of the sensation. Each sensation has a certain quality to it. That quality is what you are referring as the guna, tamasic, rajasic, sattvic. Fundamentally, these are the three distinct qualities. All sensations that appear have these three distinct qualities. Now, these sensations are appearing and disappearing, and depending upon the ahankara vimudha atma. Ahankara vimudha atma. Very important words. Ahankara vimudha atma. When I do not know the reality of who I am, when I have not examined who I am, when I have not realized who I am truly, then how do I answer who I am? I am a man. I am this many years old. Or depending upon who is asking, if let's say my son comes and asks, who are you? I am your father. Or my employee comes and asks, who are you? I am your boss. So like that, I take some kind of a position, some kind of a form in that very moment when I'm interacting. In that very moment, when I take a form, I have become the form in that moment. And that form, when that child is asking, who are you? Don't you know I'm your father? There is a decision about how can he ask this question to me? A judgment has happened. Why? Because I've taken the form of a father. When I've taken the form of a father, I am looking at the sensation coming in through the lens of a father. And I say, how can this question be asked? The child may have innocently asked that question. The child may not have meant anything. Or the child may be a realized child who's helping me to truly go into who I am. The child may have realized. A child like Nachiketa, who went to Yama, when he saw the actions of his father, who was giving old cows as dakshina, he knew that this is not what dakshina should be. Any dana that you offer must be the best that you have, not something that old and that you want to dispose of. So he went and asked his father, Father, what are you giving? So the father could have woken up by that very question. But the father chose to see that question through the lens of, I am a father, you are my child. I know better, you know lesser. What do you know about life? That's the position that that father took at that point. Like that, you and I also, depending upon who you think you are, who I think I am, in that very moment, in that interaction, take a form, and that decisioning happens, judgment happens depending upon who I think I am. If I think I am the father, I know better, may come up. Or what do you know? May come up. All that is the subsequent steps, depending upon who I think I am. What is then Atmajnana? What is the role of Atmajnana here? Atmajnana clarifies who I really am. Who I think I am prior to Atmajnana has led me to judge all of this as good, bad, right, wrong. Is it useful to me or not useful to me? It has made me look at all the sensations that are coming and label the sensations as mine, not mine. That is what, prior to Atmajnana, ahankara vimudha atma. Clouded, vimudha means clouded. Ahankara, you know who I am. You know who I am. Atma. Even then, I was Atman only, but I did not clarify to myself. I was clouded by the ahankara. Ahankara vimudha atma. Kartaham iti manyate. I am only doing iti manyate. So I would carry on with the drama. When Atmajnana comes, Atmajnana clarifies that I, ನಾನು ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ಶಿವನಾನು ನಾನೇ. I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am not this intellect. I am that eternal Shiva, that which is lighting all these actions. Meaning what? All these sensations. Who is the one who's seeing these sensations? Who is the ultimate seer of these sensations that are coming? And who is the seer who is able to now notice that there is a labeling happening? So, the one who is seeing and what is being seen, that clarity comes because of Atmajnana. And as you go further, the seen and the seer are not two separate, is also clarified. So that ultimately, there is nothing really changing. There is no me and the world. There is no Atman and the world. There is one. But that's for subsequent clarity. But right now, at this level, when Atmajnana comes, it clarifies that I am not these gunas. I am not these sensations. I am the one who's seeing these. So when that Atmajnana, oh, I am not this, then I am able to notice even the role that is popping in my mind. And depending upon the particular function I need to perform, I may still take the position of a father, but now that position of a father can play the role in much more vivid ways. When the question comes, who are you from the child? Now this father role can clarify. What are you asking? What is making you ask this question? Why are you asking? Then once when the father role understands the nature of the question, can choose to respond rather than reacting. So even after Atmajnana, there is a ahankara, a role-based judgment only that happens. But like how some of you already clarified, there is an internal clarity that I am not this role. So in that sense, I am totally peaceful irrespective of what kind of sensations are coming. Prior, the sensation was being judged as good, bad, harsh, negative. Now also same sensations come. The same labeling may happen based on the information stored in the chitta. The same kind of emotional turbulence may begin. But there is a deep sense of clarity. There is a watchfulness. I am able to see that this anger is arising. I'm able to see that there is this judgment arising. I'm able to now see whether I need to use this judgment or not. I'm able to now choose a different judgment. So from a reacting to a responding, Atmajnana helps you to transform. So in that sense, there is no judge in the ultimate analysis, because a judge is a momentary phenomena that pops up. A momentary phenomena means what? Ahankara vimuda atma. It is like saying there is a wave in the ocean. Is there a permanent wave? There is no permanent wave. There is no permanent entity called ahankara. There is no permanent father, there is no permanent mother, there is no permanent boss, there is no permanent employee. Momentary wave, it appears. In that moment, it makes a decision. And the play goes on. When when you know ultimately you are nothing but the water. However, momentarily that role makes a judgment, and you are you are the light, and you are able to see, and you are able to now decide how I should make the decision. Should I go based on the vasanas, the previous impressions of this person? This person is asking this question only to taunt me. Should I only act based on that? Or should I now change the game? All that becomes opened. So from a very constrained, reactive response to a all-encompassing, responsive action can happen. Hari Om. Is this bringing clarity? Are there any questions?
Yes, sir.
Padmaji?
No, sir, I said yes for the clarity question.
Okay. Anisha ji, Rajita ji?
Yes, that's understood.
So ultimately, who is the judge, Vijayji?
There is no judge. In the ultimate analysis, there is no judge. In the ultimate analysis, the judge was simply a wave that appeared and claimed ownership. When you realize
Correct. Every moment to moment, that
moment to
wave.
moment.
So it is a witness who can observe that wave and
when you are that witness,
yes.
when you realize
So
that, you realize that there is no witness is not judging. Witness
yes,
is witnessing.
it is just witnessing the wave that is coming and going.
Correct.
Every moment.
But in the wave, the judgment game is happening.
Okay. Yeah. So if the light is not clear, if the entire the qualities of Parabrahman or Paramatma is not reflecting, so Chitta also plays a role here. If Chitta has a mala or a Chitta is clouded with all the impurities, then a moment to moment that judgment will not have the clarity.
Will not have the clarity because the ahankara vimuda atma, clouded by who I am, clouded by the idea that I am this, has not yet become clear. Atmajnana has not fully got established.
Yes,
When
correct.
Atmajnana gets fully established,
Yes.
I
So
am
it
not.
is not that when I am in satsanga or when I am with Guruji, the clarity having that clarity when I'm in satsanga is not the only thing. When I'm in involved in other activities, daily activities, how established is my spiritual knowledge, Atmajnana? So
Correct. So that is the ultimate marker of the progress.
Yes.
I feel peaceful with Prabhuji.
Correct.
But I am with my wife or husband, I am back to my original disturbed self.
Yes. So
There is
are my
some
triggers
loose.
increasing or are my triggers decreasing?
Correct.
Or am I peaceful at moment to moment is
Correct.
the ultimate
Correct.
thing.
Remember, triggers will continue to come.
Yes.
Sensations will continue to come. That is the nature of life.
Yes.
But the thing is, the sensations lose the power over you. Earlier, the sensations can make you act like a remote control. Now, when the Atmajnana is established, the sensations come and go. Momentary decision has happened. And you, the witness, has seen this entire thing. And you are neither disturbed nor peaceful because you are in your You've always been. That's the reality. But prior to Atmajnana, Ahankara Vimuda Atma, clouded by the judgment that I am something, I am this role. Prior to Atmajnana, Ahankara Vimuda Atma, prior to Atmajnana, Vimudate would have caused the Atman to feel, oh, I am going through changes. Post Atmajnana, you've always been Atman only. Post Atmajnana, there is no more the identification or claiming of the ownership of me. But you can still see the functioning of the ego. Right now, ego has to function. It is through the functioning of the ego only there is a questioner and there is an answerer. There is a mother and a child. And you are okay with that drama. There is nothing to gain or to lose from the drama. Does that bring clarity, Rajita ji?
Yes, Vijay ji. Very clear. Thank you.
Krishna ji, is this conversation clear?
Yeah.
Smita ji?
Yes, Vijay.
All right. Wonderful. If there are no more questions, let us end our today's session. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu.